welcome to your 60 minutes of chair yoga practice. So just remember to listen to how your body feels, and if anything doesn't feel right, you're welcome to just back away. If you have a lot of energy, you're welcome to expand your postures, and if you feel like being a little more gentle, you're welcome to take that opportunity. Let's begin with a gentle body scan. So just sitting in your chair, finding a nice place for your feet, maybe under the knees, little shoulder roll, settle the shoulders down your spine. Just noticing the top of your head, your jaw, your shoulders, just noticing how you feel, checking in with your chest. Check in with your arms and wrists. Maybe just checking in with your back and your belly. Just noticing your thighs, noticing your knees. Just as you are, just arriving as you are, noticing your calves and ankles and the toes. And just remember, this is your 60 minutes, so just find what feels really good and right for you. If your eyes have been closed, feel free to open your eyes and begin to skate your feet. Just skating the feet forward and back, maybe sitting a little bit on the edge of your chair so you can lengthen your legs. Just skate however your feet feel good. And begin to lift the heels up and skate just on the balls of the toes. So you've got your calves just gently warming up. And then maybe bring the toes up and skate on the heels. Yeah. And then let's go back to just skating however it works for you. Maybe you're rolling your feet all the way through from toes to heel. And you might notice sometimes I just describe the legs, but I move my hands. You're welcome to rest your hands or play with your fingers, whatever fits. So if you like to keep skating or maybe pause your skate, bringing palm on palm and rotating the elbows gently behind the ribs, softening the tops of the shoulders, noticing the waist, getting a little bit of movement, maybe even feeling your sit bones, a little pressure on one side and the other side. And let's release our elbows from rotating, get back to our skating again, or maybe just include them both. What feels right for your energy today? It's a quick way to warm the body up on this warm spring day. And centering your feet, bringing the palms gently in front, lean forward a little and just swing the arms wide like you're going to fly and bring them back to your heart. Let's do that once more. Lean forward, swing them open and back to your heart. And then we go back to skating and elbows if you like. So we'll do that a few times. So my invitation is anytime you'd like to bring yourself to center and release your arms wide, you're welcome. Otherwise, I'll just guide you a little bit. So pausing your skate, bringing yourself to center, lean forward a little, swing the arms wide and back to your heart. And once more, wide and back to your heart. And then we'll skate. Good. So we'll just do a few rounds. Notice where you can relax the top of your shoulders. Maybe you notice your hips. Maybe you notice your back. So remember, feel good to yourself. So maybe pausing the skate, come to center, swing the arms open, once, twice, like you're gonna fly. That's right. And then a little more skating. Just letting the body find its heat and just letting go of your expectation and how it should look, how it should feel. Let it feel the way you want it to feel. Good. All right, let's bring ourselves to center. We'll lean forward, swing the arms open, back to the heart, and again, swing the arms open, back to the heart, and just one more round of this whole sequence. How does the head feel? Your neck? Can you relax your neck, your jaw, your eyes a little bit? Great. And bringing yourself to center for one more. Lean forward, fly the hands open to the heart, fly the hands open, and back to the heart. And come, sit on up, walk the feet wide, hands to your thighs, cat-cow. So drawing your belly towards your spine, towards the back of the chair, dropping the tailbone into the chair, soften the shoulders, chin into the throat, exhaling to empty your belly, and then inhale, gently arching the low back, and open the chest, maybe gently looking up, and exhale to round your low back down. Your pubic bone chases the belly button towards the spine. Inhale as you tip the tailbone up. Imagine little duck feathers down there, flicking up. Soften the shoulder blades down your back. And exhale. So take a few rounds of your expression of cat-cow. Exhale as you draw the belly towards your spine. And as you roll forward, inhale. So as you roll forward, you're tipping up your tailbone, dropping your pubic bone down into the chair. Exhale. Maybe breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Inhale for cow. Really good. And exhale for cat. One more round of each. Relax the shoulders in your cat. Inhale, draw the pubic bone down into the chair. Chest is open. And then complete the round that you're on. Coming back into neutral. Begin to lift your heels and press the toes into the floor. And really notice the toes, imagining each toe as though it's pressing into some soft grass, a little bit of grass between the toe digits, a little bit of pretending you've got an impression into the soft lawn maybe. Release your toes, press your heels down, lifting the toes up. Press down into the heels. Imagine some soft earth. Pushing down, engaging the legs a little bit. And release your feet. We'll do one more of each. Press. Spread your toes wide. Spread the big toes all the way through to your baby toe. Maybe you're pressing through the pads of the toes. Wonderful. Release your toes and let's press into the heels for the last round of this. Maybe your tailbone drops down into your chair a little bit and your belly might pull up a little bit in towards the back of your spine. Pressing the heels and relax the heels now and the feet. And let's bring the feet about hip width apart and extend your left leg long and keep your right knee bent. So your right ankle is under your right knee. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Draw your belly a little closer to your right thigh. We'll stay for a couple of breaths. So notice as you exhale, you soften. And as you inhale, you have a little compression on your belly, so your breath comes into your sides and into your back of your lungs. And as you exhale, emptying the belly, giving a little more room to soften down into your forward fold. A little bit of warmth through the low tailbone, through the back. Breathing a couple of rounds, noticing a stretch through your left leg. So now we'll inhale, bring the belly right up to the spine and come sit on up. And switch sides, so bending the left foot, extend the right leg. Hands to your left thigh. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Pressing down into your left foot, maybe noticing a little pressure on your right heel. As you inhale, expand through your ribs. As you exhale, soften towards your fold. Draw your chin in towards your throat to lengthen the back of your neck. Take a couple of rounds of breaths here. Notice where your breath moves while you're compressed in your forward fold. Spreading the breath. And exhale, sighing down into this posture. Lengthening the back of the spine. Draw your belly up to your spine. Inhale to sit up tall. And we'll do this once more on each side. Bringing your right foot under your right knee. Extend the left leg. Being mindful of your back. How does this feel? Inhale and exhale, forward fold. Notice where your breath moves. Notice your back, even your hips. Exhale to soften, empty the belly. Allow a little more space to forward fold. Inhale, the back of the ribs spread. Exhale to soften. This time, inhale, belly up to the spine, sitting up tall. Let your breath return. And we'll switch the legs, extend the right leg. How's the breath moving? Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale to forward fold. Let that chin come into the throat to lengthen the back of the neck. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. Breathing. Sweet breath into the body. Exhale to relax into your fold. Really nice. One more breath in. And soften in the exhale. Bring the belly up to the spine. Inhale to sit up tall. Let's let that breath move back into the body, down low into the belly. Bringing both hands to the right. So your right hand to the back of the chair and your left hand to your right thigh for a twist. Turning gently to the right. Gazing down gently, not over twisting, just a soft twist. What works for you? Maybe your tailbone drops into the chair. And letting the chest expand gently, being mindful of your neck. Breathing here. Extend your left leg so the side your hands are not on. And squeeze your left toes together tight. And then widen your left toes like you need a little bit of space between your toes. And then once more, squeeze the toes tight, almost like you're picking up some paper towel with your toes. And then let go and open the toes wide. And release your toe effort. Bring your feet back under your knees. Come back to center. Throw the shoulders around a little bit down and up towards the ears. Just relax the shoulders a little bit. Another direction. A little bit between the next side. So turning your body to the left, hands to the left, your right hand to your left thigh and the left hand at your left hip. Gazing gently to the left, soften the shoulders, soften the gaze. Breathing into the low belly where it helps relax the body. And the breath is down low. Softly gazing to the left. See where the shoulders land. So the side your hands are not on, extend your right leg with the toes up. And spread the toes wide. Imagine a little breeze between the toes. Even imagining, and then squeeze the toes tight, pretending to pick up that paper towel, and then loosen the toes, spread them wide. And once more, give the toes a good squeeze together. Good to strengthen the toes, and then open the toes wide, and relax your toe energy, bringing the feet back under the knees and coming back to center. Really good. So allow your feet to be just a little bit more than hip width apart, whatever's comfortable, so that you feel like you're sitting tall. Draw your hands to the opposite shoulders and curl in for a hug. So again, a little bit like that cat-cow. Exhaling, drawing the chin into the throat. And then inhale, lift the body up. The elbows reach up, around and down. And exhale, scoop yourself back into that hug, rounding your back, drawing the pubic bone up to the belly. And then inhale, lift the elbows up, round and down. Exhale, scoop in, drawing the body in like a little ball. Inhale, lift the elbows up, breathing into all that space. Once more, exhale, scoop in, hugging the shoulders, dropping the chin, rounding the back. Inhale, lift the elbows wide up and behind. And exhale, back to neutral, hands to your thighs. We're going to think about our ribs circling over the hip bones. So the ribs reach forward, over to the left, to the back of the chair, to the right. Imagine a marble swirling around a mason jar. That's what came to my mind. And then maybe the other direction. So inhale as you come forward and exhale as you reach back. And again, maybe you feel the sit bones pressing into the chair one at a time. Really feeling kindness towards your body in this practice. Letting the ribs circle around your hip bones. Let's go the other direction again. Breathing deep. And when you've had enough, let's come to stillness. And relax all that effort. Walk the feet wide. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. I like to put my chair sideways so we don't get too confused. Take your left elbow up and begin to make circles with your left elbow. Drawing the elbow down to the floor, up in front, behind and down. Inhale as the elbow reaches up, and maybe exhale as it goes down, depending how this matches your breath. Just let your breath have the first importance. Allow your breath to move. Let's take the elbow in the other direction, circling the elbow. Pause your circles with the elbow reaching up and extend your left arm overhead. Now, if this isn't comfortable, feel free just to relax the back of your wrist on your forehead maybe, or reaching your left arm overhead. A couple of breaths, Can you tuck the tailbone down into the chair and pull your belly towards your spine to protect your back? Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left elbow down towards the navel, so just between in the center. And then inhale, reach the left arm back up. Couple of breaths, soften the shoulders, soften the gaze, notice your feet planted. And then exhale, draw the elbow down through the center towards your navel. Slow and steady. Once more, reach the left arm overhead. Soften the shoulders, even soften the effort. And then exhale, draw the elbow down through center. And then inhale, back to neutral. Let's bring one hand to the belly, one to the heart. Take a few breaths through the nose. Feel the low belly expand. And exhale, feel the belly contract gently. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Long breaths if you can. Inhale, slow and steady, dropping the belly. And exhale. And when you're finished your rounds, taking the time to finish your rounds, bring the left forearm to your left thigh. And bring your right elbow up to make circles. Reaching the right elbow back, down, in front, and up. Maybe exhale as the elbow goes down. Inhale as it reaches up. Taking the size of your circles that fits your body. Yeah, great to hear you breathing. And maybe the elbow reaches in the opposite direction. Lifting up, forward and down. Each side might feel a little different. Good and kind to yourself. Rolling that elbow, making circles with your elbow. And when you're ready to pause, keeping the elbow high, inhale, reach the right arm up and overhead. Breathing, expanding through the right ribs, soft compression of the left side. A little bit of breath. Now bringing the elbow, exhale down through the center towards the navel. And then inhale to bring the right arm back up over. Excellent. Stay for a couple rounds of breath. Check in with your tailbone, your belly, your feet are planted. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the elbow through the center line towards the navel. And then float the arm back overhead. Feeling the breath move through the nostrils, in and out. Breathing in, and exhale, lower the elbow down through the center. And when you're ready, inhale back to neutral. Really good. Take a little breath in center. Check in with yourself. And where are we at here? Let's bring the chin down in towards your throat, stretching the back of the neck for a moment. And then draw the chin towards your left armpit. So you're sliding your chin across the collarbones. And then tip your chin so your left ear drops towards your left shoulder. Pause for a little bit of breath here. Just relax into this shape. Softening the right side of the neck. Bring your chin back in towards your sternum to center and then back up to a gazing height. And drop the chin back down into the throat and draw the chin over towards the right armpit. You could relax the eyelids or gaze gently, just giving the neck a little rest and stretch. Relax the chin and draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. Breathing, moving within your range of motion in a way that feels really nice. Lots of breath down into the belly, bringing your chin down towards the center of your sternum and back up. Moving slowly. Bringing the hands towards the heart. Turn your chest towards your left thigh. And then extend your arms away from one another, reaching the fingertips away. Maybe the back of the right hand is inside your right knee, and your left arm is reaching up. Just really being grateful for listening to your body. Extending and softening the tailbone down, breathing. Bring the hands back to the heart, sitting up tall in center. Take a breath in center. Turn your chest towards your right thigh. And then reach the arms wide. The back of the left hand inside the left knee. Right hand reaching up. Stretching the fingertips away. Soften the shoulders. Listening to your body. Stretching the fingertips away. Breathing in. Exhale, drawing the hands back to the heart. We'll do that once on each side again. Turn your chest towards your left thigh, just as far as you feel comfortable. Inhale, expand the arms away from one another. Back of the right hand inside the right knee. Reaching the left arm up. Breathing down into the belly. Stretching across the chest. Strengthening the arms. Inhale. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Back to center. Let the breath flow. Turn your chest towards the right thigh. And open the arms wide. Back of the left hand inside the left knee. Right arm reaches. Notice where your gaze is. Notice how your neck can feel its most comfortable position. Checking that your knees are still sort of over your ankles. Good stretch through, even through the ribs. Inhale, exhale. Bring the hands back to your chest. Good work. Release the hands. Bring your feet about hip width apart. And again, draw both hands to the right side. So left hand outside your right thigh, right hand at your right hip. And press into your right hand, gently arching your back. A little bit. Just being really aware of this gentle arch. Exhale back to neutral. So soften the belly button back down. And then inhale for one more arch, lifting through the spine, maybe gazing up if your neck allows. And then exhale back to neutral, let the spine come back to neutral, hands to the front. And then both hands to the left side. Right hand is outside of the right thigh, left hand is at your left hip. So you're gazing to the left. And press down into your left hand, gently arch your low back. Only gazing where your neck allows. Exhale down to your neutral. And then again, pressing into the left hand, softly arch. Maybe gently gazing up. Feeling the low spine. Exhale to neutral and bring the hands back to the front. This time bringing the fingertips in front. Press the fingertips together. Relax the top of your shoulders. Let your elbows be a little gently wide. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Press the hands away from the body. Inhale to bring the palms up overhead. Exhale, hands to a cactus. And inhale, hands back together. Let's do that again. Press the fingertips. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, press the hands away from the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the hands above the head. Exhale, elbows reach down like cactus. Inhale, hands together. We'll do that one more time. Press the fingertips, relax your shoulders. Maybe this time interlace the other direction. Inhale, exhale, press away, empty the belly. Inhale, bring the hands above the head. Exhale into cactus. Inhale, hands back together. And this time we'll take this into a forward fold. So once again, press your fingertips. Interlace the hands. Inhale. Exhale, reach and reach and reach away from, just keep reaching. Exhale, the forward fold. Allow your forearms onto your thighs, or if you'd like to dangle your arms lower. And we'll stay in a forward fold for a couple of breaths. Find a way to relax the back of your neck, relaxing your gaze. Again, really, as you inhale, expand through the back of your ribs, your lungs. Breathing in and out through the nose, soften the back. And from here, bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, pressing the body up. And relax your body here. Let's take any unpatterned movement that feels good. Where do you feel sticky? Where do you feel like you just need to give yourself some love? Just a moment with yourself on your chair. Softening what feels good. This is your moment. Even stillness is great. Good. So we have a strap with us, so reaching for your strap. And as you're ready, bring the strap underneath the right thigh. So as little amount of strap as you can use. So if you use a lot of strap, it's a little harder on the back. But use as much strap as you need. So if your hands can come close to your thigh, that's great. Notice your feet. Let them be about hip width apart, heels under the knees. Take an inhale and exhale. Draw your right knee up toward your chest, gently curling the low back again. Down into the chair. Maybe rotate the ankle just for a moment. And release your foot back down. Pause for a nice breath. Down into the belly, soften the low back. And again, inhale into your belly. Exhale, relax the shoulders, curling the low back in. Feeling what works for you, maybe a little ankle rotation. And release your leg back down. And release the strap from your right thigh. Yeah, and we'll prepare it under the left thigh. Check in that it's out of the way of your right foot. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, drawing the left knee up towards your heart or your armpit. Maybe you'll circle your ankle a little. Good. And release your foot down. How's the back feeling? The shoulders, breathing. Inhale, exhale. Curl the low tailbone down into the chair. Feeling good for yourself, and release the strap. We'll do that. Maybe that's good enough. So just give the strap a little bit of a roll up. Nothing fancy. And when you're ready, tuck it back under your chair. Let's see. Very good. So, when you are ready, bring your right knee out to the right and lower your left knee towards the floor and draw your chest towards your right thigh. So your ribs, your shoulders are facing your right thigh, your left knee is towards the ground, feeling a little bit of a stretch on your left hip flexor, reaching the knee away from the ribs. Bring your left, that's my right hand behind your chair for a little support. Just soften for a moment. Notice where you can soften. So your chest is towards your right thigh, your left knee towards the floor. And bringing the left knee back up, side by side, slide the left leg wide, keeping the knee over the ankle. Bring your knees together and lower your left knee again. So we'll do that a couple of times. Notice your back while you're making these movements. Inhale, bring the knees side by side. Slide the left leg wide. Return the knees side by side and lower the left knee. And let your breath settle. Inhale to lift the knees side by side, sliding the left leg wide, coming back to neutral, and dropping the left knee. Really good listening to your body, just checking in with your breath. And again, bringing the knees side by side, slide the left leg wide, pause, lift your left foot off the ground and back down, and then bring your knees side by side and lower your knee. We'll just do one more. Inhale, lift the knees side by side, slide your left knee wide, lift the leg and down. Bring the knees together, lower your left knee. Soften and relax. Breathing into the belly. Inhale, lift your left knee, unwind, coming back to center. Maybe pitter-patter your legs a little bit. Just a little bit of waking up of the hips there. And pause your pitter-patter. And this time, open the left knee to the left, lowering your right knee, letting your right toes as a kickstand, maybe the left hand to the back of the chair for support, chest towards the left thigh. Reach your right knee down to the floor, away from your right ribs, stretching through the right side. Brilliant. Inhale, bring the knees side by side, just like we did. Slide the right knee wide, and return the right knee beside its friend, and lower the right knee. And again, reaching the right knee side by side, slide the right knee wide, keeping the knee over the ankle, slide the right knee by its friend, and lower the right knee. Please move within your tempo. Inhale, bring the right knee side by side. Slide the right knee wide. Slide the knees together again and lower the right knee. Let the breath move. This time, inhale, bring the knees together. Slide the right knee wide. Lift the right foot off the floor and down. Knees side by side. Lower the right knee. Little bit of breath. Bringing the knees together. Slide the right knee wide. Lift the right foot off the floor and down. right knees together and lower the right knee towards the floor and pause and relax your hips and relax the hip flexor. Let the breath in and soften. See how that feels. Inhale, bring the knees back side by side and come back to the front of your chair. Plant the feet about under the knees and sway the knees left and right. Maybe you notice the toes lifting from side to side, the big toes and the heel and the baby toes, a little bit of rocking back and forth. And bring the feet to center, relax the hands to your side. Inhale, lift up, breathing in, gazing up. Exhale, reach the fingertips away, draw the hands to your side. Again, inhale, sweeping wide, maybe gazing up. Pause. Exhale, reach the arms away, slowly bring the arms down. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, deep breath in, maybe gazing up. Lots of breath. Exhale, reach the fingertips away. And 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, soften. Bringing the palms in front of the chest with the thumbs up. Inhale, bring the palms close to your chest. Exhale, bring the thumbs down. Press the hands away, drop the shoulders. Inhale to sit up tall, palms towards the chest. 2 more. Exhale, thumbs down. Press. Inhale, sitting up tall, relax the shoulders. And exhale, press the hands away from the heart. Inhale, sitting up tall. And exhale, relax the hands to the thighs. I'll invite us to come stand, and I'll invite us, if you like, to stay seated, breathing in and out through the nose, into the belly. So if you'd like to stand, inhale carefully as you rise up. Come behind your chair for some hip circles. If you like to stay, mind your belt, make sure that's not in the way. All right. Just bringing the hips around, really feeling into how this feels for you. Again, maybe you feel the feet pressing, rolling through the mat. Soften your shoulders, your chest, your thighs, your knees. Maybe go the other direction. The low back has had a lot of work. Really keep the knees soft. Feel into your own body. And continue like this, or if you have some freedom of releasing your hands from the chair, swinging gently side to side, maybe lifting a heel at a time. See where those wrists will land as they just really relax and flop side by side. Really paying attention to your needs. Nice way to let go of the effort. Making circles or just swaying the arms, lifting a heel at a time. Let the breath move. Energy. Good. And completing this bit of the practice, and bring your hands back to the chair. Press down into your chair. Make sure it's not going to slide away. And then begin to walk gently back till you've gone far enough. Keep your knees bent and relax your head between your your elbows therein. Maybe lifting one heel at a time. Maybe the chin also gently tucks into the throat. Stretching through the armpits, through the back of the neck, down through the spine. Gazing down to the floor. You might leave the feet flat and exhale, draw the tailbone down towards the back of the heels, pulling the belly right up to the spine. And then soften the knees and tuck the tailbone all the way up like those duck feathers. And then neutral and just back and forth, what feels good in this stretch for you. Feeling a stretch through the side of the body, through the back of the legs. What feels nice? Lots of breath. Yeah. Begin to look towards your thumbs. Inhale and gently walk back behind your chair. Settle in a standing posture. Soften the chest and the shoulders from the top of your head to your chest. Feel your belly soften, your tailbone drop gently down. Begin to notice the legs under the hips, your knees, your feet. Just take a moment to feel this body in the upright position. Softening from the top of the head, right down the plumb line, through the legs and the feet. Great. If your eyes have been closed, gently open the eyes. Standing on your right foot, lifting your left heel and softly step back. Notice your right knee is bent over your right ankle and your left heel is down on the floor. Give your hips a little shimmy and see if your right hip can move back and your left hip can move forward. And then soften the hips, soften the tailbone. Let the legs feel heavy. Let the feet feel the earth. Drop into gravity. Either staying here or bend your left knee and lift your right toes, lengthening the right leg and bending the left. Check in with your tailbone, with your back, maybe dropping the tailbone down a little, lifting the right toes, stretching through your legs, through your back. Inhale, step into your right foot, bending your right knee again and lengthening the left leg. Pause and breathe. Settle. Feel into this posture. Inhale, step into the right foot and release your knees, your hips, your ankles, your wrists. Might need a little rest. And then begin to stand on your left foot. Lifting the right heel, gently step back. So your left knee is bent over your left ankle. Your right heel reaching back and down. Shimmy your hips a little and let them soften so the left hip reaches back and the right hip reaches forward. Not over twisting, just sort of centering your hips in the same direction as the back of your chair. Feeling a little stretch through your right long leg. Let the tailbone feel heavy, feel gravity in your legs, feel the feet grounded. And either staying here or begin to bend your right knee, lifting your left toes up, lengthening the left leg with the toes up. So whatever works for you. Now if you find your tailbone sticking up, you might feel comfortable dropping the tailbone down and breathing, noticing your right toes, your right heel on the mat, reaching through the sit bones, stretching through the whole body. Begin to inhale, step down into the left foot. The left knee is bent and the right leg is long. Checking in with yourself and your shoulders and your breath. If you pull your belly up, you might feel a little more stretch through the right hip flexor. Stepping into the left foot, inhale, side by side, walk that out, release that effort. And again, press down into your chair. Begin to walk back, really bend the knees to keep the back relaxed, gazing down. Really soften your body, feel what feels good. Maybe the feet are about hip width apart. Maybe you're gazing down, stretching through your armpits. Would you like to leave your feet flat and draw the belly up to your spine, lower the tailbone down to the back of the heels, and soften, tip the tailbone up, and relax all of that. Just feel what works for you. Bending one knee at a time, feeling the armpits. Really great stretch through the back, through the legs. And anytime you're ready, look to your thumbs. Inhale, walking back behind your chair. And again, settle the shoulders down your back. Settle the energy down into the feet. Allow the breath deep into the belly. Soften the arms. Check in with your feet. Can you feel all 10 toes, the pads of the toes, the heels, the inner step of the feet, the out? You notice your ankles arranged to be in the center above your feet there. Deep breath in and out. And relax your feet, and we'll come around and sit back on the chair, sitting to the front. And just letting the feet be about hip width apart. Let's see. I think we'll take another forward fold. Breathing into the belly. Think of your forearms. Drop them to your thighs just for a soft forward fold. Tuck the chin into the throat. Allow your back to lengthen and soften. Maybe gazing down. Letting breath begin to slow down. The shoulder blades relaxing down your back. Nicely done. Softening through the neck and the shoulders. Tailbone is softening. And inhale, use your hands to bring yourself back upright. Good. We'll take some shoulder rolls. Inhale, the shoulders reach up, and exhale them down. And the other direction. And begin to relax the hands on your thighs. And just take your chin and gaze over towards the right. Again, soften the neck. Maybe relax the eyes. Keeping the throat upright, but gazing gently towards the right. And then draw the chin to center and over to the left. Just gazing over top of the shoulder. Soften the neck. Relax the eyelids if you like. Nice. And bring the chin back to center. Reach the arms up in front, shoulders relaxed. Excuse me. Inhale, shrug, lift the shoulders as high as you can. And exhale, drop the shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, cactus the elbows back. Inhale, elbows to the ribs. Exhale, hands to the thighs. We'll take a breath here. Soften the back. Soften the shoulders. We're going to do that again. So opening the eyes, bring the hands in front. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, even lifting the ribs. Exhale, soften the shoulders down. Keep them down. Inhale, reach fingertips forward. Exhale, slide cactus elbows back. Inhale, elbows to the ribs. Exhale, hands to the thighs. And let the breath move. And let the body relax. And begin to soften the top of the head and the eyelids and the jaw. Softening the neck, top of the shoulders. Allowing the body to stay limber and fluid, not stiffening. Just stay soft and relaxed. Let the arms feel heavy. The wrists relax. Feel the fingertips soften. Feel the shoulder blades relax down your back. The front of the ribs begin to melt and soften. Let the belly be loose and soft. Notice the hip bones, a little bit of gentleness and kindness. Softening the thoughts, letting breath really flow. Relaxing the thighs. And softening the knees. Calves are relaxed. Letting go of the ankles, the tops of the feet, bottom of the feet and the toes. Resting the body. Using the ears to listen to sounds that are far away. And listening to sounds close by. Breath moving and flowing and softening. Taking a moment of gratitude for your practice, for your body and your breath. Just letting go of the effort, just being with yourself for a moment. I'm just grateful for this community, sharing your yoga chair practice together. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.